YouTube, Facebook, IG, thank you all for rocking with me in the world of Mad Vlad Brad. And this video goes out to, this is for the guys. This is for you guys. But before I go into the video, before, I get to the video subject matter about what I'm going to talk about, I want to say like, subscribe, comment, and everything else. So yeah, this is a late video because I was extremely busy today. And so I'm here to deliver. But before I talk about that, I want to talk about congratulations Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers. They just beat the Brewers. Now they're going to the World Series. That's pretty awesome. I mean, it could be any team. Regardless, whoever team who's going to the World Series, I would congratulate any team. But however, right now they happen to be the Dodgers, so I'm congratulating the Dodgers. Congratulations, Dodgers, for going to the World Series. Whoever else y'all going to go up against, let's see. I want to see a good baseball game because I love the game of baseball. Congratulations, Dodgers. However, did you see Kershaw? Like, Kershaw, his arm is like, Kershaw suffered from he suffered from something what you call a chronic condition called hawk arm. It's like with Kershaw is like hawk arm. You know what I mean? He just thought, you're out of there. Strike three, you're out. You're out. Strike three, you're out. He was striking out everybody they put in front of him practically. Kershaw is an absolute monster. If you're watching this, Kershaw, bro, wow, man. I mean, very, very insanely impressive. I mean, it was like that. I mean, the thing is, I mean, whoever they put up against Kershaw, I mean, it's like, I mean, he's an absolute monster when it comes to striking out, pitches. I mean, they're like late. He throw the balls like, what is it, like 100 miles an hour or something like that? Whatever it is, Kershaw's an absolute monster. Also, I want to talk about, was it the Lakers versus Houston Rockets? That's what happened today in that. I mean, yeah, Lakers lost. However, the real subject matter is the fight. The fight that happened between, I think it was Ingram and, no, Ingram was a part of the fight later, but it was Chris Paul and Rajon Rondo. You know what? I mean, I have some intuition. I can read lips vaguely. So here's what I understood when I was reading the lips. Here's what I got out of it. I think, Kershaw says, I mean, not Kershaw. Why am I saying Kershaw? I'm still thinking about the pitches. But, what's his name? Chris Paul said something first. And then Rondo replied. It was more like, here's what I got. It was like Rondo said, Chris Paul said something like, so what do you say about my mom? What the hell did you say about my mom? And then Rondo was like, oh, let's do it, bro, let's do it. That's all I seen, a bunch of punches thrown. Then LeBron got involved, then Ingram got in the car, came with a Superman punch out of nowhere, like, he came with, and he came, and a bunch of ejections and everything else. People got kicked out the game. That was a pretty good game, though, overall. Congratulations, Houston Rockets. You beat the Lakers. But back to the subject at hand. I'm talking about sports, and I wasn't going to talk about sports, but I did anyway. Here's the subject at hand. This goes out to you men. And this is another common sense episode. Common sense food for thought for the starving mind to lack common sense in potentially critical situations. That's what this is about. Common sense, common sense, common sense. So yeah, that's what it's about. Here's the thing. When I talk about common sense, right? Okay, so to guys, when it comes to dealing with females, whether it be in a workplace, this is to you flirtatious guys that think you have action with these females you're never going to sleep with. You're never going to get action at. You're not even going to get the first base with them. It's different if you're in a club or if you're meeting a female in a different scenario, depending on the circumstances. But let me give you an example, right? You could be in an elevator, and you're in an elevator, and, a guy want to flirt with a female, knowing he's not going to get the first base, second, he's not going to get the first base, let alone he's definitely not going to score a home run with her. But yeah, he still flirts. And not only that, let's say if you're going to in a Lyft or an Uber, right? And if it's a female driver, guys have a tendency to flirt. In any situation, they want to flirt, and they feel like And the thing is, it be the most grotesque looking dudes. The most grotesque looking dudes. And common sense, that chick, she's going to tell you whatever she's going to say. She's not going to say nothing unprofessional that's going to jeopardize her job. She's not going to jeopardize her job for your ass. She's not going to do that. However, and it'd be like, a lot of times it'd be like these old geezers. Hey there, young lady. Hey, sweet thing. You want to go? You're looking good. And she's like, oh, why, thank you. Oh my gosh, thanks a lot. Oh, you're so nice for saying that. Oh, wow. Like, she's just doing that because she's trying to get a tip. She wants you to break your money. You see what I mean? Because in another scenario situation, you wouldn't even have action at her. And then it'd be a lot of these, then it'd be guys who, like, okay, how can I say, right? These dudes, okay, work environment. I'm not gonna say I worked at, right? I worked in a souvenir shop in Hollywood, and if you're watching this, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I worked at a souvenir shop, and the owner. Why do I always gotta put muscles in a video, dude? Why you gotta, really, bro? Why you gotta do the muscles for? Nobody wants to see that. But yeah. So the owner of the shop, right? Another example. The owner. Let me see. It was the owner. It was the owner's assistant, who was a co-owner, employees, and etc. It was us guys working at the shop, and we had like a nice synergy, if you will. We had synergy. We had what you call an understanding in the work field. No one was really talking and everything else. We were kind of just getting the work done, doing what we're supposed to do. So then a female comes in, a new female hire. So all of a sudden, everybody want to get with bravado. Everybody want to step up and get aggressive. Everybody want to call the shots now. And they're called, the regular workers calling the shots on the shop in front of the females. This female, if you will. And you know, now there's tension in the air. Then the owner comes and he's completely out of his character now. He's completely out of character. He's talking about, oh yeah, I run this shop and I'm the one who, what I say goes. And then he's flirting with the chick, trying to impress the chick. And then a co-owner, again, I don't judge anybody what they look like or whatever, but he looked like a walking tub of lard. I mean, he had, while he was walking one way, his fat was going the other way. You know what I mean? But he was flirting with the chick, and she's laughing. She's laughing back. But really, she's trying to maintain her job. She's not interested in any of you. She probably has a boyfriend, probably has 2 kids, anything. But the thing with you guys, what you guys like to do, you guys like to flirt with these chicks who you don't have action at. You're not going to get a crack at them, they're not even the slightest bit. But you guys are too gullible and stupid to understand that. And me, I'm not the one, bro. It's not like, I don't go out like that. You know what I mean? Because I have too much common sense to understand that I put my money before these chicks. You see what I mean? I put my, whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish, I put that before these chicks. And then, you know, another thing, females have, there's some of the most intellectual people that you can ever meet. However, if you let what a female look like, if you let that distract you from the business aspect of it, it's going to cloud your judgment. It's going to ruin the business. It's going to ruin the business. I say a lot of time, respect the chick for her mind. If she has an intelligent mind, if she has a business savvy mind, respect her for her mind. And that goes both ways. You know what I mean? Respect, just like you respect another man for his mind. You know what I mean? Don't try to think you're Rico Suave or trying to think you're Don Juan or somebody when the situation is uncalled for. If you really think you're that Macalicious, if you think you're big, you're Macalicious, if you think you're Don Juan, if you think you're Rico Suave, why don't you go out to a club? Why don't you go out on the street and try to talk to them female? If females all over the place, why do you have to go to the ones that work with you work with? You're an idiot. I mean, come on, bro. Get some freaking sense. So yeah. Basically, this is what this video is about. Guys flirting with chicks at the wrong time, in the wrong place, mixing business with pleasure. And pleasure, the pleasure I'm talking about is the pleasure you're getting because you're thinking about to flirt with this chick and she's about to give you some action back. That's the pleasure I'm talking about. I'm talking about that kind of pleasure. You think you're going to get some type of crack, get action back where you're not going to get nothing back. You're not even going to get the first base. And this is my second or third time, I don't know, that I repeated that. You know, have some freaking common sense. I mean, really. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. You know, share this video with anybody who you know that's like that. These lame brain dudes that want to flirt with chicks knowing they don't have action out of them in the slightest bit. Whether it could be in a supermarket. You know what I mean? Like, say for example, she's bagging your groceries. Okay, ask for her number. I want to put you guys to the test. If you really think you have action out of them, why don't you ask for the number? Say, check this out. After you got out of work, can I get your number? Let's go hang out. You see what I mean? If you really think you have action out of them, and see what they say. See what the freak they say. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. I can't do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm married with kids. I cannot do it. And look how stupid you're gonna look and how stupid you feel. You're an idiot. You see what I mean? So yeah. And the thing is like this. Yeah, you guys, I mean, you know, I'm not to, you know, gas myself up or anything like that, but I mean, I'm a quote unquote fairly handsome guy, you know, so I don't do that. I mean, I'm 6'5", 210 pounds, mostly muscle, whatever. And, I don't do that. I mean, I have more common sense and common decency than that. There's a time and place for that. If I feel like I want to talk to chicks, I mean, I would go to a freaking club or something, or go somewhere where you can meet chicks. I don't know. Let's say you go to an amusement park or something. I mean, they're everywhere. You know what I mean? So why do you, again, don't mix business with pleasure. There's a time and place for all of that. There's a time and place for that. And that's what this video is about. Yoink to you guys trying to mix business with pleasure, and you flirting with chicks on the job, and you're like, you know, think you have action, and it don't even have to be on the job. Again, it can be in a doctor's office, somewhere where she's at work. You know what I mean? Or let's say, for example, you have a female, like female coworkers, for example, and you let, you know, I've seen guys get into fights and trying to show off for the chick, they're trying to impress her too much. You see what I mean? Trying to show the chick his worth. I'm gonna show her my worth. I want to show her how much I'm worth. Oh my gosh! Then she'll go out with me for sure. You're doing all this, but you're doing everything except asking her out. You see what I mean? So yeah, that's what this is about. That's what this video. This is dedicated to you guys. You guys are suckers. You guys are suckers. You know what the thing is? You know what they say about suckers, right? Remember this. Remember this. Remember this. Suckers get licked. Suckers get licked. Yeah. So, with that being said, have some common sense. Have some common courtesy and decency and respect for yourself in front of these chicks. And don't let them get in the way of you making your money. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Don't let them get in the way of you making your money. Because if you do, then you're going to set yourself up for a world of failure. And now that that's done, with that being said, thank you for your time. I'm gone.